Just about to get started. Henry Bolte getting ready to hit.
Henry Bolte.
And the home opener is underway. Next offering is fouled back. And there's the ball.
Ball one. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that misses.
Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it. 1 up, 1 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That's in there. That's strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one just misses, and the count's full. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So here is Bryce Harper. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this one for the A's, Joey. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one. Ball.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Spencer Steer digs in now.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
Steer getting to start in left, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Geloff over to second, on to first, double play. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the A's designated hitter, Jacob Wilson.
Ball 1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air to left center. Steer moving under this one. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Man at second.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just off the outside edge. 3-1 now. On the ground right side, Sosa handles, throws to first. What a play. Here's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Got him swinging. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Got him looking, and quickly one away in the second.
The second baseman,
And here is Sosa to the plate. Next pitch is outside. No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. A solo shot. So 2 down. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. And that misses. Ball 1. Foul ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim.
Ball, that's outside.
Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Aye.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitchers were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
He's got it. 2 away now. Henry Bolte up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1.
Henry Bolte.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lindor swings through that one. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. He's not. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Inside corner for a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one carrying. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Man at second. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Ball inside.
Butler on the run towards the line and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. 1 away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that skips in the dirt. That's a base hit as a run scores. Nice
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Vaughn stands in here, takes ball one low. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Butler on the move. 2 away. And now here is Sal Stewart. Struck out looking his first time. On the ground. Lindor on to first. And that is the inning. Back here in Miami, digging in, Bryce Harper.
Hey! Ball.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Lenny Sosa. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Marlins. Sosa stands at second with no outs. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2. That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 2-1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. The Fish trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And downstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And at the plate for Miami, Yuri Ruiz. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Andrew Vaughn, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Two aboard, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Zach Geloff digs in now. Calvin Fauché on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. At the plate, Carlos Cortez. Up the middle, and that one handled. No play, that's an infield single. 1 down. Jonah Heim up next for the A's. That one pushed to the left and foul. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Ball 1.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Up next for the A's,
Lawrence
the
Butler
right fielder,
will hit
number
next.
4, Lawrence Butler.
Hey!
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In time to Vaughn. That's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Sal Stewart. Estes back to work. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Ball
Inside.
2.
Ball 2. Sliced hard but foul. And the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Reaching down and makes the grab. Lenny Sosa now at the plate. 1 for 2. The Marlins up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
Inside,
good
ball
quick
1.
hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Nope.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ramirez swings through it for strike 1. Jackknifes out of the way.
That's
It's
ball
a big
2.
opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That
Ball
one misses.
inside.
3-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Top 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Henry Bolte. There's a line drive to left field. Steer takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. Just missed. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. So man aboard. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Now pitching to the
Wandy
Marlins,
Peralta taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. Slider for a strike.
2.
On a line. And that's a base hit. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Jacob Wilson.
Ball, that's inside.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom.
The left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball. That's inside. Ball 2.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Left field. Steer tracks it down for the out. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Esteury Ruiz. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Luis Morales.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
2 on, 1 out. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Inside, ball 1.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. Soderstrom settles underneath it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above.
There goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Cortez checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Man at second.
That's ball 2.
Stewart whips it across. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Jonah Heim up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 78.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Throws to first in time. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1-1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Henry Bolte. Bunting
Foul
for a
ball.
hit, and foul ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
That's a ball.
Puts a bunt down. Flips it. And he gets
Yeah.
it. Nicely done. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar. What a stop. Fires to first. Got him.
You're out.
Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And now the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he
That's
ripped it into
inside.
the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to
Inside,
bottle.
ball
So
2.
many positives that led to that knock.
1 out, and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 9-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on
That's
it.
a
That
ball.
pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 down. Spencer Steer, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball.
Ruiz off of first with 2 away. This one in the air center field. Bolte settles under this one, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, we go to the 8th. Francisco Lindor digs in now. That clips a corner. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got it. 1 gone here. So Harper stands in.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Marlins,
Number
Braxton
20.
Garrett.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Jacob Wilson, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger,
Did he go?
he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Fish up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. Oh, nice lunging grab. And up next for Miami, Sal Stewart. Check
Ball
swing,
1.
no appeal. Ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Lenny Sosa, the next up for the Marlins. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Soderstrom should have this one. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Zach Geloff. That's to third, Stewart. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next up for the A's,
Next,
Carlos
for the A's,
Cortez.
The second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Jonah Heim up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they cut into the deficit. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Randall Grichuk. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Henry Bolte. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through that. And a foul ball. The Athletics down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.